Tonight on the Rowan Rundown, a Rowan alumnus has passed away, a special interview with a lifeguard from the Rowan Rec Center, and a look at this week's weather forecast.
Hello and welcome to the last Rowan Rundown. I'm Jared Leedy.
And I'm Rose Kerr. 2017 radio, television, and film graduate Eric Boldazar has died. Boldazar passed away on Saturday, April 21st, 2018. During his time at Rowan, he premiered a documentary called What's Up Documentary, which was nominated for Best Documentary at the RTF Festival last year. He took Professor Jonathan Olszewski's New Media Production and New Media Practicum classes. Olszewski told the wit, quote, "I am really heartbroken to hear Eric is no longer with us. He will be remembered and he will be missed."
Students protest outside of the Wellness Center on the day of Holly Bash. The protests are in reaction to the Wellness Center charging students a copay they presented last semester, when a student unfortunately took his own life before Christmas break. The Wellness Center reached out to students, telling them to seek help if they need it, after the emotional heartbreak for many Rowan students. They are outraged about this new copay policy.
Rowan Writing Center showcases work by 3rd through 8th grade students of Glassboro Public Schools. Participating students are a part of the Gifted and Talented program ran by Mary Arufo. 3rd graders had to create short stories that included something about flying. Rowan students created works of art for each child's story, and 8th graders created frames that contain quotes and words in the center.
The Board of Trustees listens to students as they fight for the nullification of the student copay at the Wellness Center. Students Jericho Marsh and Lauren Blitzer spoke out, saying that the copay would be a financial burden to the student body and that the school should remain a governance university. They say that the school should take student opinions and perspectives before making decisions concerning them. The next meeting of the Board of Trustees will be on June 20th.
The Sister Chapel, a historic art installation created by 13 women during the women's art movement, is coming to Rowan University. On May 3rd, the 1970s themed exhibition will be located in the Westby Hall Art Gallery, where works like the famous 12-sided fabric structure will be showcased. It was created by Maureen Connor, one of the 13 women whose work will be showcased. The Sister Chapel focuses on historical deities and women empowerment. The event is free and open to the public all day on May 1st and 3rd.
The choir and wind ensemble is headed to Flieger Concert Hall at Rowan on April 28th at 8 p.m. to perform for attendees. The ensemble will have an event titled Music of Social Justice, which features musical works focused on gender equality and civil rights issues. Guest soloists, narrators, composers, and a music program from a Philadelphia area high school will also be present. Tickets are $10 as general admission and $5 for seniors, non-Rowan students, alumni, and military personnel.
Come out this Saturday for the 5th annual Grand Slam Barbecue. The barbecue will be hosted by Rowan Athletics and the Student Athlete Advisory Committee and will be held at the Rowan baseball game. The event will take place during Game 1 of the baseball team's doubleheader and will include free food, inflatables, and long games. Guests will also have a chance to watch Rowan's nationally ranked baseball program, but don't forget a valid Rowan ID in order to participate.
Now let's toss it over to Jeff as he talks about some Rowan sports, including women's lacrosse.
Thanks, guys. Coming off a huge win against Rutgers-Camden on Tuesday, the Rowan University women's lacrosse team will face Newman University Tuesday in their season finale here in Glassboro. The Profs currently hold the 2nd seed in the East region in the NCAA regional rankings. Rowan is 12-2 in this season. Switching to softball, Rowan moved up to 18th in the Division III Top 25 poll. The Profs are 27-8-1 and 11-5 in the conference. The Profs will round out their season with a home game Saturday against Ramapo College. The Rowan University baseball team will have a doubleheader Thursday and Friday against New Jersey City University. The Profs have had excellent pitching all year and have their eyes set on a deep playoff run. Rowan is currently sitting in 2nd place in the NJAC standings with a 9-5 conference record. That's a look at Rowan Sports. I'm Jeff DiMartino. Back to you guys at the desk.
Coming up after the break, we talk about a traveling abroad opportunity for Rowan University students.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Cinderella found the pet that fits her perfectly, and you can too. Share your heart, share your love. Make a shelter pet part of your world. Happily Ever After begins at theshelterpetproject.org.
Calling all travelers, if you want to go abroad to Iceland with your fellow classmates, you have the chance to do so. The trip will be a one-week tour of Iceland during the 2019 spring break. Students will have the chance to see the famous Blue Lagoon, see geysers up close, gorgeous waterfalls, black sand beaches, and even walk across a glacier. Education First College Study Tour has partnered with Rowan, so all you have to do is show up, as they will take care of the transportation, guides, breakfast, and dinners, as well as the entrance fees to select locations. If interested, visit www.rowanspringbreak.com.
Now let's toss over to Leon as he has the latest on Rowan Entertainment news.
Thanks, guys. This Tuesday, May 1st, is the annual New Media Practicum Showcase. Students from the class will show their semester-long projects that they have been working on. The event will be held in the Student Center from 10:30 a.m. till 1 p.m. Need a pause for a break during finals week? Well, from 3 to 4 p.m. on Monday, April 30th in Rowan Hall, you can come de-stress with furry friends. You can pause for a moment with members from Alliance of Therapy Dogs and Forever as Friends, brought to you by the Wellness Center and the Residence Hall Association. Rowan is now offering 2 summer graduation dates. Eligible students who complete degree requirements by June 30th, 2018 or August 30th, 2018 can apply for graduation. Summer 2018 graduation applications are currently being accepted until June 12th, 2018. That's it for Rowan Entertainment. Back to you guys at the desk.
Now here's Natasha with a special report as she speaks with the lifeguard at the Rowan Rec Center.
Thanks, guys. Welcome to Rowan Rundown Special Report. I'm Natasha Forden, and today I'm joined with guest Leah Hennessy, who is a senior at Rowan University and a lifeguard at the Rowan Rec Center. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thanks for asking. So Leah, can you tell me a little bit about how you got involved with the Rowan Rec Center and lifeguarding there?
Yeah, sure. I was, just looking for a part-time job, as a student, just like, have some expenses and stuff, I wanted some extra spending money and just a way to meet different people on campus and get involved. So yeah, I've been a lifeguard since I was 15, so I just saw it as a good opportunity, to meet people and, get a part-time job here.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Have you ever had to, have you ever had an emergency at the rec center where you had to dive into the water and save a life?
No, luckily, nothing bad so far. Everything's been good. Cross our fingers and everything, but yeah, it's been good.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. So what are the hours like at the Rowan Rec Center?
For the pool's different than the gym itself, but we open at 6 to 9:30, and then we open again in the afternoon, and then we close at 9 at night. So.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So are you working those hours regularly? How often are you there?
Well, I would say I'm there maybe 5 times a week. I also teach swimming lessons through the rec center on Sundays. Okay. We alternate the 5:45 a.m. shifts. I would say we have that once every 3 weeks. It's not everyone's favorite, but we alternate shifts and everything works out well.
That's awesome. Now, are there any other job opportunities that Rowan Rec Center offers? If so, like when can students apply, those that are looking for a job on campus or interested in getting involved next year or over the summer?
Yeah, definitely. Right before every semester, you know, you just ask the main office at the Rec Center, and they'll give you an application. There's different positions there that, you know, you could apply for, and, you know, I think they have group interviews like twice a year, probably. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Now, can you also tell me how are you able to manage school with lifeguarding as a job and also teaching on weekends?
Yeah. You know, it's not too bad. I actually like keeping busy. You know, it gives me, you know, more time to be productive rather than be, you know, procrastinate and be distracted. So I thought, you know, I really liked working here. You know, it gave me the opportunity to, I don't know, you know, meet new people. You know, it kind of helped me with my schoolwork, truthfully, because I got better at time management.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's always helpful to have, like, you know, a regimen or scheduled week that you can just then plan everything out and sort everything out around, like, what your job is going to be that week and, you know, the time-wise, how everything's going to run out.
Right.
So I'm also wondering, do you suggest for any students to apply?
Absolutely. I loved working at the Rec. It was probably one of my favorite experiences at Rowan. I met so many great people that way, and I feel like I developed a lot of professional skills that will help me, you know, after I graduate college. And, you know, the staff's great. I would totally recommend the Rec to anyone.
Awesome. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Yeah,
you know, here at Rowan, and thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course, thank you. That's all for the special report today at Rowan Rundown. Back to you guys at the desk.
Now here's Lance to talk about his opinion on separate commencement days.
As of May 2018, Rowan University will begin something it hasn't done before. Commencement week will kick off on a Sunday, a day for graduating students to celebrate their accomplishments with their families and friends in their graduating class from all other schools within the university. On the weekdays following, commencement will divide each school separately, where ceremonies will be held for each area of specialization. This is the first time that Rowan University will have a week-long commencement. This is new to the school as enrollment increases. In my opinion, I feel like this is a great way to not only guarantee that each student in their respective departments gets recognized, but a way to shorten the process of commencement, so proud parents, family, friends, and graduates don't burn in the sun. In my opinion, this new tradition will eradicate all thoughts that any student with a last name beginning with a Z will need to sit through hundreds or thousands of other students before their name's called. It's my opinion. Jared and Rose, back to you.
Thanks, Lance. Rowan University Art Gallery opens Navigating Elements, the 2018 New Jersey Arts Annual for Fine Art presented in partnership with the New Jersey State Council on the Arts. The exhibition showcases contemporary artists who investigate the relationship of content and medium to convey meaning in their work. The show opens this Saturday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and will continue to be on display till July 28th. The Technology Assistance Center in Memorial Hall will be open Monday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. during finals week. You can stop by for in-person help with connecting to the university's secure wireless network, detecting and removing viruses, upgrading software, and more.
Now let's send over to the Rowan Roundtable, where Sherry, Sean, and Tyler will talk about various Rowan topics.
I see it!
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Hey, did you know that 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Go to theshelterpetproject.org and search your local shelters and rescues. Go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Now let's welcome Matt to talk about a new laser show in the Rowan Planetarium.
Hey.
Matt, thanks for joining us.
No problem, guys.
Okay, so just what is the Laser Zeppelin and Laser Metallica show?
Well, they are two laser shows that use Rowan's new state-of-the-art projection system from Laser Fantasy, and it gives guests a unique experience to their favorite bands and songs.
Awesome. So when and where do these events take place?
They take place in the Edelman Planetarium from 7 to 8 p.m. and on May 4th and May 5th. But if you missed the first show, they have later shows that you could go to, which is May 11th, May 12th, and May 18th and May 19th.
What songs are going to be featured by the bands?
Well, from Zeppelin, you have songs like In the Evening, Ramble On, Black Dog, Stairway to Heaven, and Dire Maker. But then for Metallica, you have songs like Eye of the Beholder, Battery, Enter Sandman, One, and Sad But True.
Awesome. But how much is it going to cost?
The costs are $5 for adults and $3 for children, seniors, and Rowan students.
Awesome. Sounds like a great event.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt.
No problem.
Thanks. Stay tuned to find out more about the warm weather that's coming this weekend.
Got a quarter?
Open up your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
The College of Communications and Creative Arts recognizes student and government success and work with awards, medallions, and profound student work. 250 attendees enjoyed the 6th annual showcase and awards on April 21st, where nominated students were awarded medallions of excellence and scholarships for outstanding work during the year. The best students from all departments in the College of Communications and Creative Arts showcased their finest works. The next showcase and awards ceremony will be in 2019. Cram Jam is today. Students who are cramming in their last-minute studies are invited to the Student Center from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. Free food, coffee, and snacks will be available throughout the event and is sponsored by Gourmet Dining.
Now here's Akenda to talk about the warm weather we're having this weekend.
Hi, my name is Akenda Stewart, and I will be telling you guys the forecast for tonight and the week to come. Tonight we have it at 66 degrees, where will be a lot of sun we had earlier today, but it will be coming down in the low 50s later on tonight. And for our 5-day forecast, Friday we have a high of 57 and a low of 48 with a chance of some rain. Now Saturday, Sunday, and Monday we will be expecting a lot of sun, 69 high and 43 low for Saturday. And for Sunday, 53 high and 39 low. As for Monday, a 65 high, 45 low. But as for Tuesday, that's going to be 73 high and 43 low, so you guys can enjoy the weather over the weekend and expect to see a lot of sun next week. My name's Akenda Stewart. That's your 5-day forecast. So as you can see here, we have people preparing for a baseball game. Here they were watering actually the field, getting ready for this warm day for the baseball game as well. And we have some clear skies on the main streets of our university. It's going to be good weather. It's going to get a little chillier tonight, but expect to have a light jacket.
Seems like spring is finally here after all that winter.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's exciting. The heat's finally here.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm glad to see the sunflowers finally out.
Yeah.
They're not like drowning anymore in snow, so that's great.
Hopefully it kills all the weeds though. All right, that's it for the last Rowan Rundown. I'm Rose Kerr.
And I'm Jared Leedy. Have a great night and a great summer.